Okay, all right. Let me just check that everything is good to go. And then we'll get started here. Okay, I'm on. We're on. Let me just quickly post the things and stuff where need to be. Come on, buttons. There we go. Excellent. Good to go. So, let's just jump straight into it. As far as I can tell, the controls involve not even WASD. It's literally just arrow keys and enter. Hey Black, welcome buddy. I know it's a bit of a late one for me, or for us I should say, but yeah, late stream, let's hit it. If there is any house other than the body itself, I have never dwelled within it. If there is any friend other than oneself, I have never met them. I thought I had known the worst griefs, stepped on every stone, endured every loss. Still, I kept moving forward. I never thought there were still sufferings for me to face, if I wanted to survive. The proof that I was wrong, however, suddenly arrived at my door one day. Indeed, it invaded and stripped away everything from me. I used to avoid the guards. Frequently they came to my bazaar for inspections, sometimes violently. My body remained covered in bruises from these aggressions. No, not just mine. Many civilians bore unjust scars. Damn, look at them hats. Now, these same guards have invaded my bazaar while I was gone. They'd uncovered things I'd kept secrets. My books, the last memories of my family, the components of many altars, my devotion symbols to the Lady of the Clouds. They were taking everything. If I showed up, they would take me too, and I would end up on a stake by the roadside. I need to flee to the Northern Kingdom. Otherwise, I'll end up with the same fate as my parents. As I thought about this, I shot through the trees, fleeing, running as fast as I could, like prey. I was never taught anything other than this. Being hunted is the only life I know. Ooh, spoops. What am I doing? I can't go to the border like this. I need to make all the necessary preparations or I won't be able to pass through the guards. I need to look like them, act like them, and erase every trace of my true self. That's the cost of living. Here we go. Hey! Let's see here. I greet you. We're not allowed to have long hair. Okay, so we need to find something to cut my hair. It doesn't seem difficult. Maybe my neighbour has a razor. Okay, let's have a look here. Can we go in here? Doesn't look like it. So I hope you had a good day, Black. Thanks for chilling with me earlier. It was good fun. Right, so the flower will of course come in use for somebody with something. Obviously, games like this normally have very few things to go on. I can't just throw my adornments here, someone could see me. Maybe I should follow the river and search for a better spot. Sorry you left? Oh, Black. No dramas, mate. Like I said, I was fine with ending it. It's not a problem. You had stuff to do. Hopefully everything you needed to get done was done. Right. Let's have a look here. The inn's over there. What about the outs? The path to the forge. Let's check to the right here first. The inn's over there. The inn is still over here. What's down here though? Doesn't seem to be much so far. Ooh. Okay, so there's a horse with a cut at the end. A wagon. There must be a merchant at the inn today. Maybe I can pretend to be a merchant. That will make it easier to cross the border. Okay. So, cut hair, look like merchant. The door to the forge is locked. Yeah, I don't see anyone inside through the window. I need to get in there at any cost. The smith's gone. He won't have left the forge warning. Maybe I can find something to break down the door. Can't you just use one of the heavy balls here and just like throw it at the door to break it down? I don't know. Clearly I don't know. Let's have a little look. More tulips. Of course, I've never played this game before, so I don't know if the game has got an inbuilt timer, I have to do this within a certain amount, or whether it's just other stuff. A forgotten, shattered statue. People around here don't know who she is. They think she's just an unknown woman. Oh, that's the statue to the woman in the clouds. But I recognise her. She's the lady of the clouds. Yeah. The trace of the days when we once walked freely along these lands is now taken from us. Lady of the clouds, please protect me. See, there's no one buried here. The body was probably removed by looters. This world lives under sin during the entire day from dawn to dusk. And when we go to bed thinking we'll finally rest, there are the thieves taking advantage from our most vulnerable moments. Ah. I don't care. I have flour. This one? I can read Elton. A common name. I asked myself what kind of person he was. Another one without a name. I wonder if there's someone who knows who you were. Maybe. There's no name on it. I think it was erased with time. The person had no family bury them. A stranger buried by strangers. The name was erased. I hope you'll see me wherever you are. Okay. Let's move on. One day something was written here, but time seems to erase it. More stuff is just not here. Okay. That is fine. One day my body will rest in a place like this. Only another corpse. I've just got an achievement that just said, where are the condemned ones heading? And the description read, to oblivion. I reckon that was because I read all the signs, honestly. Like, okay, achievement, you do you. Let's have a look. This is... hold on, I've come around in full circle right now. So you know if I go down to the... if I go to the right, it will be to the... if I go there, I won't be able to return. No. Let's have a look. Maybe on one... because this is a game with multiple endings, maybe we just go immediately up to the border at one point and just see what happens? No. Already checked all this. There's nothing further down? So it looks like we need to go towards that inn where there's the car outside. Which is here. I shouldn't get too close to these guys. If I create a distraction inside the inn, maybe I can steal the merchant's wagon. Okay. Okay, so I'm being auto-forced away every time. So I've clearly missed extra stuff in the town. Or does it allow me in? They allow me in. This mat is heavy. Ooh, you know what the mallet can do? You know what the mallet can do? Yes. I look around, see if there's anyone nearby. I swing the mallet by, interrupt the movement. Should I really knock the door? Now here's the thing. This game is a questioning of morality. It's a question of, are we desperate enough to break into other people's houses because there's signs all around that are saying like, ooh, such is the way of this world, everyone is wretched, blah blah blah, and now we're about to commit the same action. I struck it once with all my might. I was hoping to knock it down my first try, but the doors stayed still. Even so, it was enough to echo through the street. I look around again. Soon enough, the smith is coming back, and the noise may have attracted someone's attention. Should I give up? Let's hit it one more time. I hit the door again, and even though I'm shivering, the hit was stronger than the last one. Yet, it's still unbroken. Damn it, I feel the urge to cry. I look around one more time. The smith is going to be here any time now. Hit it again. Desperate, I hit one more time and the door opens. Ooh. So then the dagger here. It's probably been gone on since first and then such marks. The guard can't see me like this. There are some tools here I can use. Put them in the fire to make the heat up enough. Okay. Pain is better than death. Should I remain to my ancestor marks? Yes. This is the completely morally corrupt version, by the way. I pull the fire poker from the furnace. It shines incandescent. I thought I already knew fear after all I've been through, but now, having to torture myself, I'll be strong. I'll take a deep breath, trembling. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, poor girl. I need to get out of here before I see my own pitiful state in the reflection of one of these armours. Can't you give me a... Okay. They don't let me have the dagger to cut my hair. That's a shame. Really what's a shame is having to burn off all the marks. That's the true shame of it all. Like, sheesh. They've already been all here. And now she's going to keep shaking. Poor girl. So received through the hunger God King. Don't know how they can call the Emperor God King. A human and nothing more. Oops, I didn't mean to repress that. That's okay. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, she said something about maybe finding a place more downstream where nobody else is to dump belongings. It's not so much, keep moving downstream. Oh no, was this the one they didn't want me to do? Oh, maybe they meant downstream this way. Along here. This place is safe, I can get rid of my adornments here. My culture flowing downstream, should I really throw them in the river? Even though throwing the adornments I have with me, they are lightweight, so they quickly drift away with the current. I take off my bandana, it floats away the river's current, leaving my hair exposed. At last, the idle lady of the clouds into the hands. Forgive me, my lady, I carefully release it into the river. Bye, Sybil. Don't forget your culture, even if it's being carried down the river. Okay, so now we've got rid of our belongings. We've brandished ourselves from our ancestry. We've committed crimes. What next? This woman is attractive. She gazes at anyone who approaches with her with a suggestive look. Hey sweet, you want a piece of this? I can offer you a great deal if you're interested. Huh, my name is just gone because I've lost all my identity. A man drinks by himself. He bears no semblance of aggression on his face, or in the way he moves. He's just there, drinking, breathing, living without causing harm to anyone. Maybe this is what true peace is, passing through this life like a garden breeze. Incapable of being noticed by the world, let alone causing it any harm. Right, let's have a look here, what else? Oops, took my hands off the keys. Right, so I need to make a ruckus in here to move the guards. Moonshine, I'm very strong drink. Maybe this will create the distraction I need. Oh. Oh no, he doesn't care. I imagine it'll be one of these people dancing here. Let's have a look. A bottle of mead. Looks like whoever was there left it behind, but I don't need it. But, or do I? Man is dancing, but his moves are awful. It's kind of funny. But on second thought, he can dance freely while I can't. I think it's better to stop judging others and look at my own situation. Yeah, I mean... Right, let's have a look here. What does it get on my face? Blah, blah, blah. This guy is intentionally there. The woman is dancing and smiling. At first hatred boils inside me, leaving me with a bitter taste in my mouth. How can you be so happy when I'm about to die? But as soon as I remember what dancing used to make me feel happy, even during hardships, even on my worst days, what kind of suffering might dwell within this woman's mind as she dances. My hatred subsides, and soon compassion takes place. I don't want a world where everybody suffers like I do. I want a world where everyone can dance like this without worrying about tomorrow. God, this playthrough is really unsettling. The paws shaking. I feel so sorry for Sybil, or as she's now known, @ exclamation mark, question mark. A man with hard eyes and crestfallen expression is tapping his feet compulsively. Ooh, using the word crestfallen, I like it. I wonder if we're going to be held accountable for this one day. Would God forgive us for killing these people simply because they were different from us? The woman in front of him seems upset by this statement. Do you remember what they did to us in the past? You're going to end up on the chopping block with them. Better to cut the conversation short before anyone overhears. They soon notice I'm watching and stop talking immediately. I try to brush it off, but I quickly glance at the anxious man one last time. talking with this person. Honey, I promise it will last longer this time. Right, so it's going to be some sort of collect all the tulips achievement. Oh yeah, I need to wait until he's facing away. Get out of here. I fill the cup to the brim with moonshine. It's better to get out of here before I get caught. But what's him drinking going to do to cause a ruckus? Out here, I can hear someone yelling angrily inside the inn. What did you put in my drink? Are you trying to kill me? I got you exactly what I asked for, I swear. The shouts are echoing even here. What is happening in there? Off go the guards? I watch the scene as the guards rush in the inn. The merchant's wagon is now vulnerable. Yes, I want it. Guards gone for not for long. In his wagon I'll find my way out of here. Sorry, Mr. Merchant. If I go there, I won't be betrayed. Am I ready to go through the border? Not quite. I'm not quite ready yet, am I? Okay, so this house. I never said she'd be home. Better not to be seen by her. If necessary, I can hide in that shadow. So I need to find... Okay. I mean, she should be able to clearly see me. But she's blind. Need to be quick. There is here. Yep. Cut hair. Leave hair remnants on floor. Let women see hair. Your hair is growing strong and beautiful, dear. You too must grow strong and be a beautiful woman. Don't fear those who try to cut you off, and don't let the world strip you of your strength. Through difficulties, remember, Mummy will always be with you. I can't stop the tears from falling. How much more will I have to lose to survive? I'm sorry, Mum. So, we've lost our hair. We've lost our ancestral marks. I've committed theft by breaking and entering. Twice. Where's the wagon though? I can't recall where the wagon actually is. We've hid the wagon somewhere. I need to grab the horse, but I don't know where the wagon actually is. Uh-oh. Aha! It'll be up here, won't it? This is an area of the map I haven't explored properly yet. Yeah. I learned that with my family, we've been using the merchant. These merchants were very well built with attractive messages on each one. People who are worth more than me. Now I have abandoned my true home. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if I can just see anything with any of the gravestones. Then if not, we'll go via the horse. I think I've done everything. Here. I have got rid of my brandings. I've thrown away all my possessions. Yeah, I think I've done the 4 main things, right? Let's go through the border, see what happens. Maybe the clothing? I see the sunrise smearing sky in a suffocating red. At the horizon, the wall. My body shivers, but it's not cold. I can't stop even for a second. I can't stay calm even for a second. My parents died in the same situation. I survived here, but now I have the same ending. As I get closer, I see the guards looking at me. One of them approaches. I feel the crossbows pointing at me. The guard looks at me from top to bottom. His stare is cold. So cold that when it touches my skin, it feels like burning and opening wounds. These seconds of silence are uncomfortable. He doesn't hesitate to analyse me cautiously. Then they inspect me as well, checking my belongings, and they find nothing, since I'd already gotten rid of everything I had. Next, he looks at my hair. The urge to cry is overwhelming, but I need to remain steadfast. Halt, introduce yourself. I greet you. Remember, they say I greet you. Oh no! Where was the merchant from? I have a merchant just passing by. And looks at his companions. All of them seem cautious with the answer. Merchant, and what do you sell? I sell, Should have asked the merchant in the inn about his good. Ah. Oh no. One of them hit me in the upper part of my belly, but I managed to run into the forest. I ran for a long time, until I couldn't hear the sound of the arms behind me anymore. My only opportunity, and I got rid of everything I had to fail. Oh no. All of that for naught. I'm sorry, Sybil. Ending 5, running like prey. Uh-oh. So, we've gone through this beginning. I can't believe I forgot the damn, I wouldn't have thought that would have been a problem. Now we have to do all the horribleness again. Poor Sybil. You know, let's quickly do the ending where we just go straight to the town and see what happens. I can't go to the border like this. I need to make all the necessary preparations or I won't be able to pass through the guards. I need to look like them, act like them, and erase every trace of my true self. That's the cost of living. Okay, so all the other endings will just be don't do various parts, right? There's a road leading to the border. If I go there, I won't be able to return. I'm ready. Let's see what happens when we go immediately. I see the sunrise smearing sky and a suffocating red, or the highs of the wall, blah blah blah. It's the same text, probably up until here. As I get closer, I see the guards looking at me. One of them approaches. I feel the crossbows pointing at me. The guard looks at me from top to bottom, suddenly becomes aggressive. A witch. He wields his spear and the other guards follow him. Please, no. I try to run past them, attempting to force my passage through the border. Did they see my ancestor mark? One of the guards holds me tight, while the other one gets closer. I can feel the cold steel piercing through my body. I try to keep running, but other blades hit me. I keep moving, trying to survive. Yeah. God. Okay. Poor Sybil. So yeah. For sure, all the other endings are going to be forget things. There's the completionist ending, then there's the do things which don't include certain parts ending. Okay. So now we've got to subject Sybil to all the horribleness again. Okay. Basic speedrun time. We know they say I greet you. I need to ask the person at the inn what their profession is. Okay, right. We'll take the mallet. Let's do the mallet thing first real quick, just in case if... I doubt the text would change, but let's have a look. Let's hit the mallet. Yep, we need to get everything done. I've done this text. We'll just do this quickly. Yes. Okay. Right. So let's go back to the inn. I need to ask the person in the inn what they do. Oh, this was the only person. Oh no, I didn't need to speak to them. Okay, let's see here. I'll just talk to everyone to make sure that I'm set. Including the people that talk about killing everyone. I've already done one ending, Dragon. I've done 2. I missed one item to get the do everything run. So now we're on the do everything run. Let's have a look here. Let's see here. Maybe he'll recommend... Alright. Couldn't talk to this much. Maybe he'll recognise his dormant somewhere and I need to get rid of them first. Okay. So, let's get rid of the items. We'll go again. But this time I actually need to speak to this guy. So let's get rid of the items. I'm sorry, Sybil. Oh yeah, tulips. Now we got rid of our stuff. You're ruining my desire to drink. I can't move away. I'm not a monster for you to treat this way. Are the burns that bad? Ah, I need to do this in a different order. I need to do this in a different order. Right. Wonder if you did the same ending as you did first. Right, so Dragon, my first ending, I did everything with the exception of asking the merchant what their profession was. So I've realised that I shouldn't brandish my wounds first. That's where I'm at. It's just clicked. I've also done the go immediately to town ending, just to see what was going on. Gotta say though, Dragon, this game is done really well. It makes me really uncomfortable. But because it makes me uncomfortable, it's done its job well. So, let's get rid of our stuff. Right. It stung you nicely too, yeah. Oh! This time the head didn't say to me, I'll miss you too, Sybil. Okay. Before it said, I'll miss you too, Sybil, when I got rid of the ancestry marks. Okay. So, let's leave the hammer there for a sec. I want to speak to this person. Bring me more mead. Does he think I'm an attendant? Right. Then we bring the mead. I opened the menu first thing and then did it again after making some choices. No? Not yet. Plan to spend the night, mister. I can arrange a room for you. Yeah, make sure you do it right. I'll be leaving at dawn. Cargo, what are you delivering? Ores of all kinds. Okay. Got it. He's an ore merchant. Let's see the status menu. Okay. Well, I'll check it after Dragon, I think. Or we can go through it together in a bit. Let's quickly cause a ruckus when it's not looking. Oh, he's still... I need him to face the wrong way. Yes! I've already talked to everyone else in here the last couple of times. They say nothing important. Oh no! I needed to grab the hammer before I left. I've done it wrong, right? No. That's fine then. So, what you're saying is, Dragon, I should look at my menu somewhere about now? But open the menu first thing, then do it again after making some choices. Was that... Hold on, have I just done this wrong? Oh, damn it. I got confused by what you were asking me about. I thought you meant, like, go back to the menu. Okay, skill issue. Gotta do that again now. Don't worry, I'll try and be quick. I will try to be quick. Let's do the cut hair. No, let's do the get rid of items. Then do the cut hair. Then do the You can press B on your controller. Oh, I'm not. I've got the controller plugged in. Do you think I should? I don't know what the corresponding key will be on here. So sure as hell ain't B on the keyboard, lol. As if it would be. You talk about the status item here. Talk about that part of the status menu. Right, let's. Yeah, I think that's the one you'll probably talk about. Yeah, and each letter gets replaced based on what you do. I've got that bit down pat. In other words, what I did figure out, Jag, is that all the endings are going to be based on forgetting to do certain things or not doing certain things. So now I'm going to have to do the game through a few times, not cutting my hair, not doing the brandishing, not doing the stuff to eventually get through them all, I suspect. Another subtle change that I found cute from Grange and yeah, you can also choose from. There are no side shadows on the left. Yeah. Well, you only saw the shadow on the right. So now we've got S, and the I and the L are still there. So in other words, I took 2 letters because I committed a crime and I cut my hair. So now let's go to the inn. Yeah, I did it wrong on the first playthrough because I immediately brandished my wounds before speaking to the merchant dragon. So, yeah, this time. I like how, because I've cut my hair, the icon for Sybil is actually showing properly here, based on what I've done to Sybil so far. Ores of all kinds. Okay. Then we'll grab the hammer. I need to actually do the moonshine thing. You never noticed the number of letters thing? Did you not? Oh. Yeah. Because, I mean, we break morality in 5 different ways, don't we? We trespass. We lose our identity by cutting our hair. We lose our identity by getting rid of our markings. We remove all of our stuff. It's just how much of your morality are you willing to go for? It's pretty much what this game says. As per my observation of the game. Now, because I'm doing the blacksmith last, what I would like to see is because I've been waiting, because I've been doing it rather quickly in the other runs, I'm wondering if doing it late will make any difference on the people hearing it. Okay. Right. Yep. We'll get rid of this. I hate the audio for this. Because it's done so well. Okay. So we've done everything. Everything's been done. And this time I actually know what the wagon's for. It's for ores. Which is awesome. So let's... Right. I've thrown away my possessions. I've cut my hair. I've got rid of the stuff with the poker. Am I missing anything? I don't feel I am. We'll find out. I've probably misremembered something. I see the sunrise smearing in the sky, a suffocating red at the horizon. The wall. My body shivers, but it's not cold. I can't stop even for a second. I can't stay calm even for a second. Oh yeah, it's all the same up until the guard approaches me here. The seconds of silence are uncomfortable. Okay, this is the same as when I first did it. Since I had already gotten rid of everything I had. Yep. Next, he looks at my hair. The urge cries overwhelm me, but I remain steadfast. Halt, introduce yourself. Remember, they say I greet you. I'm a merchant taking some ores to the north. Hey, that's a dialogue option that wasn't there before. Before what he said, the guards remained silent for a few seconds. He calls his companions together. They inspect the wagon. I give them the merchant's passage license that was kept in the wagon. Ooh, they seem convinced. At last, they ask me one final question. To whom are you going to offer in the northern lands? They refer to the Emperor as the God King. And that this way I renounce loyalty to every other god, the other lords of the damned. Finishing these words made my mouth become dry and bitter. I feel bad, but I need to proceed anyway. The guards gather, talk, and exchange glances. Then they look back to me. My body is trembling. I lose my breath. 3 guards approach me. I can only feel that it's over. I close my eyes. I couldn't do it, Mum. I'll meet you soon. But not really. You can proceed. What? My wagon moves forward, but my body can't stop trembling even for a second. And so, I head towards the horizon of the neighbouring kingdom. The wagon moves on in the dawn. Or moved on, whichever way you want to take that. The landscape would be marvellous if I didn't feel so defeated and weak. There are no bird chirps, no flower fragrance. I thought getting past the border would be the best sensation in the world, but it seems it's only the beginning. Are the pastures painted red? Or is it only the bloodshed until now, dyeing my vision? I look ahead. I see nothing. No stops or cities. No people. No future. My body hurts. My scars burn. And I can't help but think that, after all this, I have no certainty if I'll see the tomorrow. When I look up, the clouds are far away. I know, Lady of the Clouds, I rejected you. Now I'm truly alone. No homeland, no family, and no God. Everything was taken from me. Welcome back, Black, by the way. I stopped the wagon. I approached the river with my eyes closed to drink some water. I take one sip. I take another. Unintentionally, I open my eyes and see my reflection on the water's surface. Who are you? Who are you, one that I see? You're not Sybil. You're not the person I've always known. Where is the long hair that your mother once brushed with such care? And where is the pride of decorating yourself beautifully, carrying on your arms the traces of your culture? Where are the paintings that once symbolised fidelity to your own tradition? And the face determined to live, now vanished forever. I don't recognise you by your opinions, your faith, or your spirit. Are you someone from whom everything was taken? But it's better to hurt than to die. Either way, how much longer have you how much longer have you prolonged your own life? Yeah, technically it's my ending number 3, Dragon, because I did the run straight into the town. But otherwise, yes, it is definitely my first ending. So, what I need to ask you, Dragon, is do any of the other endings provide any other flavour, as it were? Like, realistically, or is it just everything in between the getting stabbed immediately and just escaping with like as a hollow shell? Abel Antonio is your friend. Okay. Abracados, Abel. Cool. Good stuff. It's not immediate stabbing, no. There is a bit of flavour. Okay. So now I need to figure out. So now it's a case of just working stuff out. Would you be okay with me maybe changing the putting on normal casual music, or do you want me to leave it as the game soundtrack? That's your choice. I'm not fussed either way. So, what happens if I do everything right, but I don't do the correct stuff at the end? No, giving the wrong... To be fair, Dragon, I'll leave it as is. I actually haven't got the audio on my head anymore anyway. It's getting a little bit stuffy. So, how about now I do everything except I won't check what the merchant does just to save time here, but I'll do everything except throw my possessions away. Let's see what that does. So let's go to the inn. I'll try and think of some order in which I want to make sure that I do all but one in each instance, I think. Just wait on the end. Did I get the 8 tulips? The first run I think I got 7, Dragon. I think I missed one. You've got 6 or 7 in the thing. Recognise the adornments. Oh no! To get him, I have to get rid of my adornments. So let's do everything except get rid of the adornments and speak to the guy. You got 7. Pissed off on another run and watch the guide. Yeah, I can understand that. So again, I'm going to do everything except get rid of my possessions on this one. So in that case, of course, let's just wait for her to truly come through. I think I had enough time to quickly dart to the left shadow, but Oh, maybe I should try letting myself be seen one run, just to see what happens. Okay, so I've cut my hair, we've taken the horse, I now need to brandish myself. Yeah, because she makes a song and dance of, oh, I hope because the game makes a song and dance of, oh, you can stay in the shadows. I want to see what happens when I get caught. Desperate, I hit one more time, blah, blah, blah. I've got everything from the immediate do nothing to the do everything now, so the rest is just filling in the gaps at this point. And I can then see what the other stuff is. I thought I already knew fear after all I've been through, but now having to torture myself, I feel so sorry for Sybil. This must be absolute torture. Need to get out of here before I become so pitiful in the state of reflection of one of these armours. Pop. Okay, so I've cut my hair. I have brandished myself. I have done everything except throw away my possessions. Let's get back to the horse. Sorry, I'm derping. I know it's not very big of a map and I shouldn't be confused, considering this is the 4th run already, but, you know, I'm a derp. Mediocre at best, some may say. There is something else I want to try at one point for a run, just to see what happens. So let's see what happens here. Again, these are the same as before. They verify everything I have with me, which isn't much. What is this? One of the masks touching something I had in my bag? It's nothing. I try to reply and get away from him. The guards seem to get furious. I see the crossbows pointing in my direction. Come back here now. Before this command, I stay still. The guard approaches me, finds my inner pocket, and from there he takes my Lady of the Clouds idol. The man gets scared and takes a step back. Everyone looks incredulous at that sight. It's my chance to escape. I take advantage of them being distracted to run into the forest. However, as soon as I try to escape, I feel something binding me. It's my pendant. It doesn't matter how much I try to escape, I can't free myself from it. I look back just to see that the guard was able to grasp my pendant before I could flee. Without reaching for his sword, he firmly holds the adornment with both his hands and tangle it around my neck. Oh no. As soon as I feel the metal tighten my throat, I know I'll not be able to escape from there. The muscles from my neck crush, I can't breathe anymore, and even my right to scream was taken from me. Oh yeah, this is a common English spelling mistake. When people hear the word breathe, they'll spell it like breath. It's a very common thing. I missed one, sorry. But not even this wish was granted, so everything I left with my despair turned into silence. Yeah, poor Sybil. Haha, the daddy achievement. Here we go, death by vanity. Okay. Next ending. So, as mentioned, the first thing I want to try doing is get caught by the neighbour. Oh, maybe escape would be to do the... You don't pick up any misspellings because you ran it in Portuguese, but that's a good thing to point to Abel. To be fair, Dragon, I could go through all the script and help out. If the need arises, or if Abel wants some cooperation from the English point of view, I'm more than happy to provide it for them. There's a couple things that I read and thought, okay, I'll reword it as such. So I'd have to go back through it to remind myself what it was. There are a few things that I could help with Abel if Abel wanted the help. I know that the game is free and that he probably doesn't. They probably don't worry too much about it because it's a very small thing. But I'm more than happy to grammar Nazi out and help to give my guidance, such as the need arrives. Yeah, you've said it 3 times now. You can stop. You know, he's pretty long, but if you wish to be helped. Also, he wants all the other projects to be free. Okay. Well, if at any point, Dragon, Abel wants somebody as an English proofreader, I'm more than happy to help. I'm just looking around for the tulips at the moment. I'm sure one will be in like a house or somewhere random. I'm just kind of soaking it back in. Maybe there was one to the side of the horse. Okay. So again, I'm going to intentionally here go straight to the house, go to my neighbours, except this is my bazaar, which is a bit strange because it's a bazaar. Then, better not to be seen by her. Hello, neighbour. Sybil, what are you doing in here? I don't know how to reply. I feel my body paralysed. I feel my body become paralysed. Or you feel my body paralyse. You don't need to pass. You'd either include the word become or you'd just make it paralyse. I saw the guards searching for your bazaar and thought you'd already left. Please, Sybil, leave before someone sees you inside my house. I have a family to look after. You understand, right? Aha! What if we go again? You again? Didn't I ask you to leave? I just need a razor. We've done everything we could for you. If someone sees you here, we'll be killed too. Please, forget us, please. Hello! I've forgotten about you. Again? Leave us alone. I noticed her eyes tearing up. Don't make me call the guards on you, Sybil. How do you know my name? I don't know who you are. I'm new around here. Hello, I'm just introducing myself. Enough. I can't take this risk anymore. My neighbour now cries, but I can see rage deep in her eyes. Get lost now, or I'll call the guards. Test me. Hello. Enough. I can't take this risk anymore. Okay, so we're in a dialogue loop here. Very interesting, though. Yeah, that's a straight up dialogue loop. Right, so now I want to do everything. There's no bet ending. Yeah. Oh, I tried, dragon. Yeah, so we can just immediately go for the... You kind of expect it to be a bad ending on the blacksmith door. Yeah, I did too, I'll be honest. What happens if you part break it but then don't break the rest of it? Right, we'll cut hair. At this point it's just, you know, messing around with the game for fun. I'd say this game's got slightly more depth to it than what Trapped with Jester did. Which is kind of neat. So what happens if I do everything but I get the wrong I call him the Emperor instead of the God King. But right now I've got a different alternative objective. This is going to look weird, but I just want to try it. So bear with. I mean, it's not going to look too different, but believe me, I have a plan. Right, we'll give him the mead. Sorry, we've already gone through quite a bit of this. We've gone through all this dialogue already. So I don't feel too worried. Again, I'm just experimenting now. So I've already done everything minus the adornments. So next I'll need to not get rid of my markings. But for now there's something I do want to test that involves me doing everything. Just because I'm interested how it would function. We'll knock down the door with the hammer. Hammer. Right. So this is oh, you're just doing the straight up everything ending again, aren't you? Yeah, kind of, but I want to test one thing. Because I'm curious. Also, I thought I was going to have to pick up the dagger to cut my hair when I first played through. Right. I'm so sorry, Sybil. Okay. Then, instead of go via the horse, I want to go via foot, just to see what happens. What's the difference here? That's what I want to test. So, same again. They look at me. Say I greet you, Ingrid. Okay, so the not getting on the horse doesn't matter. It still treats it the same. Who are we going to honour? The king. We know he's the God King. Woman, recite to us the God King vow. Vow? I look around. Everyone is looking at me with serious stares. I vow to the Emperor. I don't know this damn vow. I vow to be faithful to the Emperor. She doesn't know. The cuts interrupts me. I just don't remember, that's it. That's a lie. You don't know. You don't even lend yourself to using the correct honorific. Honorific to the Emperor? Take her inside. We'll teach her how to behave accordingly. No. I can't say. I don't need to say anything. They take me inside the wall, and when a priest appears to bless me, he finds the mark of the Lady of the Clouds, eternally scarred into my body. Take this, woman. Only if I could ever purify her of her past. No, no, no. Oh, God. Jeez. Okay. So, there's a couple more endings. Because... wonder where this mark is because she doesn't remove it ever. Well, wouldn't you want to know? Okay, so I have done everything except remember what the merchant's selling. I need to not have my hair cut. So this time we're going to do not hair cut. I just press escape, it lets me cut past the thing. View. Okay. Right, so everything except haircut. Maybe yes, we have to stab her with the fire poker again. I'm so sorry, Sybil. Yeah, everything minus cut hair, so I do need the hammer. If I forgot the hammer just then, I would have I'd have said, let's do not the fire poker one. Maybe I do not fire poker last? So in that way she gets to breathe a sigh of relief at the end. Right. Go. Wonderful stuff. Then... let's speak to him. Make a ruckus. I'm only doing this just in case we need it. I don't think we'll get the opportunity to tell them that we got orders for the capital because we got long hair. Of course, you never got the I miss you Sybil line in. Did you not? Okay. That's interesting. It seems to just give it. It seems to give it to me sometimes. That's the thing. So regrettably, I have to hurt poor Sybil. Don't really need to leave by the horse. Yeah, I worked out a minute ago when I tried the whole not leaving by a horse thing. Thanks for letting me know, Dragon. That is good to have the knowledge. Unless you mean I don't have to grab the horse. But I'm fairly certain I do. We remove the... Can't even like press a button to skip out of this cutscene. Sorry, Sybil. Okay. Everything's done with the exception of cut hair. What happens now? I see someone has blah blah blah. The other stuff. One of them approaches blah blah blah. They look me down from top to bottom. Hair will instantly screw me. Yeah, I want to see it. Inspect my world, checking my belongings. Next he looks at my hair. Do you know that women shouldn't have hair this long? The guard approaches determined. I try to defend myself with my arms, but he grabs my hair. I'll cut them for you. He's brute in his actions, and he pulls me to his direction. He wields his sword and starts cutting my hair violently. I struggle, but can't let it go. Suddenly he looks at my face. Is that you, the woman of the bazaar? He recognized me. I try to escape, but he holds me with a tight grip. He pulls me into the wall. Ah, no. Okay. So, ending 4 and ending 6. Now I need to remember what I have and haven't done. So that was because ending 7 was because I Said the wrong recital, right? This was... Ending 5 was because I forgot the horse. You like that one because I don't see you as a person? Yeah. So next is everything except the markings. The adornments. Nice. Now we don't have to watch the nasty cutscene. I don't know why, but that one really resonates as nasty. I mean, they all do. So we'll have to go through true torment. See, sometimes you'll get, oh yeah, goodbye, Sybil. No, never mind. So I need to do everything minus the scar. I don't need the hammer, but I'm just going to keep it on me just because I feel secure with my hammer. It's my emotional support hammer. Wonderful. Again, I probably don't need his knowledge, but... The whole killer woman just because she has long hair. I know, that's so, silly, isn't it? You can see it from the way I play Monster Hunter. You mean with my wide range gobbler hammer build on world? Yeah, it actually is the emotional support hammer build, really. So let's do this. I think though I've done minus everything, minus each of everything now with this run. What have I not done? I've not thrown my possessions in. I've done it where I haven't thrown my possessions away. I've done it where I haven't done the markings on my body. I've done it where I've not cut my hair. What other action am I missing? I think maybe it's because I need to do the dialogue check again. But why? We'll see. A witch. Oh no, I've already done this one too. I've already done the witch because they just yeah. Oops. Okay. Right. Hold on. So this is either do nothing or the markings. Markings are an insta-gib, yeah. So this is the leaving on the markings or not removing anything. Long hair. This was keeping your items. This was not having an excuse. This was the Emperor's Oath. This was the actual ending. Okay. They see blue and they do not like it. You'll notice there's flavour on each ending screen. Yeah. The text at the end of all the ending ones are the same though. It's just the icon's different, of course. So, what have I not done? I think I've not done everything. Ah! I know what I need to do. I need to greet them wrong. Right, okay. I need to greet them incorrectly. Can you comment? Absolutely, Dragon. Feel free to let me know, buddy. I just worked out the fact that I haven't said that I need to just say hi, my name's Lydia, or whatever. So there's one other part. It's all to do with the end dialogue options now, I think, for the other two endings. Yeah, Greet Wrong is the one that I've just figured out that I haven't done, because I got the Emperor's Oath wrong, but I didn't think about the wrong greeting. So, this is about to be Greeting Wrong. But yeah. The other one is related to the horse in a way. Finish off the horse. Maybe I do the horse, but only the horse. So I just, like, yeet myself with the horse, but, like, keep everything else of me. I'm going to try that. You cannot hammer the horse. Look, man, it's worth a shot, alright? Yeah, I'm going to try keeping everything and just saving the horse. Again, markings are an insta-gib. Well, even if I'm just driving the horse away from not the town. She can't, like, just choose to ride the horse off in another direction. Okay, that's disappointing, but good to know, thank you. They really don't like blue. So then I can just do everything except remove... I can just do everything, but I can keep everything except the markings. So I can just go with the horse with everything except the markings, right? That's what you're trying to comment about, I think. So that will be a run to try. Oh yeah, if I get the hair they'll pull me like an animal. Yeah, that's true. Damn it. So I can... No, but if I keep my hold on. If I keep my belongings, they inspect your belongings and they see your stuff. So I've already done that ending too. I'll have a think about it in a second. I want to think about this right now. And then I'll give it a stipulation. It's not to do with the damn tulips, is it? You telling me I need to collect all the tulips and ride with the horse and pretend to be a flower merchant or something? Use the tulips to cover the your gear and then claim that you're a flower merchant or something. Tulips are not related to the endings. Oh good. I'm not going to bother collecting them all then. I'm just going to say I got about I left it too I was too hasty. Hasty makes wasty. Okay, that's about right. Again, sorry, I'm just skipping through the cutscenes at this point. We've been over these. I figure it's okay at this point. Seeing as I'm near the horse, let's ride off via the horse. Yes, we're ready to go to the border, because all I want to do is say to him, hey guys, what's up? And see what happens. Introduce myself. Good morning. I'll just say, yo, what's up? My words sound strange for him. Then I remember, did I not greet the greetings, right? Well, I mean, I figured that out literally in the first 10 seconds of the game when I first booted it up. The first person I saw said the greeting. It's just a small detail, but people here are used to greeting each other. Hold on. It's just a small detail, but people here are used to greeting in a different manner. I already had so many cases like this in the bazaar that I should have been used to it, but the guard seems to be analysing me more cautiously then. He gives me an aggressive look. Wait, aren't you the woman from the bazaar? No. I follow my first instinct, which is running as fast as I can. I've already done the running as fast as I can. But it's a slightly different one. Oh, because the other one Yeah, okay, sorry, I shouldn't have skipped that. So they do hint towards it. This one you get arrow to the knee. So true. So, let me think about this. Brazenly get stabbed. Pull hair through. Keep your belongings. Get the greeting wrong. Get the thing wrong. Forget how to... Ah! I think I know what ending 6 is. I think it's to do with the fact that when you say the God King's Oath, you get some dialogue choices, don't you? I think it's to do with the dialogue choices when you try and recite the God King's Oath. Or have I misremembered? I don't actually know at this point. Ah well. So, I guess we just start by doing the usual. Throw all my shit into the river. Right. Yeah, I think I need to double check with the full get everything ending about the whole reciting the oath thing, because they put me on the fire for calling. Can't wait for tomorrow's stream. Yeah, the Roblox stream should be fun. It'll be a variety one. I'm sure we'll get time to play Dead Rails and 99 Nights in it though. I think tomorrow's gonna be a relatively long stream. Should help to compensate for the let's say compensates for the smaller streams that have been going on the last couple of days. Right. Okay, I've cut my hair. I've done everything except the brandishing now. Hope Kerbo joins. Me too. I like having Kerbo with me. With us. Oh, I haven't actually done the inn yet. Oopsie. Okay. That's not the Wester. Okay, so again, ores of all kinds, yep, blah blah blah. Wait for him to turn around. Then, let's... You said it's something to do with a horse. Let's just go brandish. I still think it's something to do with the end dialogue tree, because endings in these kind of games are typically, although I have very little experience of them, typically done in the order of which you'd expect them to be chronologically done. The game developers would have intended for you to find out that if you try going out of the town immediately, you get punished, and then you got to find out that you need to lose your markings. Then you need to find out that you need to lose your hair. Like, it's... I think they're trying to... They do it in the order of which they want you to find out the information. Obviously we skipped through that, both you and I, Dragon, and our individual stuff. Okay, she'll never look in the thing. So now we've got everything done. Let's just skip along to either the exit border or the horse. Have I missed something outward. Right. Okay. In we go. Last thing to use Don't Know Merchandise. No, I've done Don't Know Merchandise. I did done. That was my first one, Dragon. I've done Don't Know Merchandise. That's literally my first ending. That gives you ending 5. Because the first time I had to select I'm coming back home, because I only had these 2 options. Then the second one I said, ooh, that's opened up a 3rd option, that's neat. So I've done this. So, do I not have, hold on. Oh, okay. I thought there was a dialogue option here. I thought there was a dialogue option in the middle that I was missing. I'll show you what I mean though. When we go back to the thing. Ending. So this one was Running Like Prey was the wrong merchandise one. This was the wrong greeting. This was wrong merchandise. Right. 30% End and Vibe was the wrong merchandise one. I'll do it anyway, Dragon, but I'm fairly certain that's how I lost the first time. Let's have a look. So I'll do everything except talk to the guy. Because the first time I played, I pokered myself before I went into the inn. Which is what made me think I'd already done that. But maybe that run had something else I forgot to do. Maybe. Let's run it. Let's run it. Again, I'm probably misremembering already. It was only an hour ago. AKA way too long ago for me to remember properly. Skill issue. Mediocre at best. Okay, right. So let's... Don't worry, I know I don't want to speak to the guy. I'm gonna get rid of my brandishings. Or just ignore him. Okay. When the guard talks to you, go for I'm a merchant taking the orders to the north. And then... But if you don't speak to the guy, you don't get the option saying I'm a merchant, take the orders to the north. So you're saying I should speak to him? Go without the horse, okay. Oh, so find out where he's going, but just don't take the horse. Gotcha. Oh, because earlier I experimented with going across the gate, but with grabbing the horse already. Yeah, no, hold on. The run like hell. Oh no, it wasn't ending 5's the one where you run like hell. And then you end up bleeding out. Check all the graves around town. I did that on the previous one. You talk about for the achievement. I did that on the first run, buddy. That's what you mean? Nope, that one you're injured. Maybe I'm getting... There's 2 graveyards. Yep, there's one to the north and one to the south. There's where the horse goes. Then there's the ones to the south. The ones to the south was what I read off, and that gave me the achievement. And then I went up to the north in the same run, and I read the rest of the graves there too. Unless you're saying... I could just redo it again though, just to verify that it's definitely been done. Right, okay, what I'll do is let's just go around and read all the graves. Then I'll cut my hair. Yeah, because this one's Elton. There's one here that talks about an unknown. Yep. Unknown name. And this one's talking about how there's a stranger buried by strangers. Yeah. On to the northeast, yeah, where you get the horse. And this is the Lady of the Wind. Whatever her name is, Lady of the Clouds. Don't worry, I know I need to cut my hair. We'll do the grave while I'll cut my hair while grabbing the graves. You talk about this one. Again, I already went through all of the graves earlier. There we go. Again, there's no achievement proc come up right now because I've already done it. Let's go cut hair and then go past the border. Right. Hello, neighbour. That's a different game. Gotta wait for the proc range, and also I need to actually get my fingers back on my master key. Yeah, I've already got Dragon, I've already got that achievement where the blessed one's headed. Funnily enough, it propped for me only with the bottom ones, funnily enough. I'm not bothered about doing all the achievements, by the way. Oh no, I haven't got where the blessed one's headed. Oh, sorry. I got a different one. Oh, it's where the condemned one's headed. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry, Dragon, I take it back. There we go, where the blessed one's headed to a place of love. There we go, now I've done it. Sorry, Dragon. Yeah, I'm not bothered about all the achievements, by the way, buddy, as I'm sure you know. I'm happy for it to be left at all but one achievement done in the game. That's not really a problem to me. Right, so I've done everything with the exception of the horse. Let's go. It's 2. Here we go. There is cold, blah blah. I greet you, my name is Ingrid. And now we say, take the oars to the north. You've always said the guards remained silent for a few seconds. And where are these oars? Awesome. The oars? You said you were delivering oars to the Kingdom of the North. Where are they? Where is she? I remained silent. The guards exchanged glances. One of them tightens his grip on his spear and points it at me. I left my wagon at the start of the road. I'll get it as soon as you let me pass. The guard listens attentively, then softens his stance as he lets the lance rest at his side. I feel relieved. Then go. Go get your wagon, we'll let you through. I nod and return my way, but as soon as I lose sight of the guards, I run into the forest. I'll need to find another escape route, because in the end, I wasted the best chance I had. Ah, there you go. If she had a mineral name like Ruby or something. So true. Okay. So that's all the endings of One's Own Exile. I'm not going to be grabbing all the achievements. That ain't my general vibe, but I have all other than 2. Ah, whatever. I'll leave it as the 2. It's really not an issue. So, rather than tack another game onto the end, it's like 11 here. So I'm actually just going to end for the night. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Good little game. Good little game, Dragon. It was fun for what it was. Is how I'll say it. You're satisfied. Well, I look forward to seeing what else Updog do in the future. It's not actually the first time I played a Brazilian-based game either. There's a game called Torin that I played several years ago. It was by a Brazilian dev. It was like £2 on PlayStation sale years ago or something. Not bad. But yeah. We'll end things off here. Whenever they make another game, feel free to let me know and I'll happily play it. So as always, shout outs to Dragon and to Black. Tomorrow's stream will be Roblox Variety. Hopefully it'll include 99 Nights because I'm getting a bit infatuated with that one. But yeah, peace and love all. Hopefully catch you soon and catch you on the flippity